why are you so stupid? Stupid. Hello, everybody. I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and just literally before I picked up my camera right now, I just completely had a mind blank whilst presenting on the radio station. So basically, this is what today's vlog is all about. A lot of people have been asking me for a while what the radio station is like, what's my job, this, that, and the other, and I thought I'd clear it up all in one video. So just so you know, I'm a YouTube commentator as well as a radio presenter. I'm just going to turn this down. Copyright. You don't want to hear the killers of Mr. Brightside. Well, you do, but you don't at the same time, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, Monday to Thursday evening, I do a 2-hour radio show. It's called The Evening Show with Martin Littlewood. Nice and simple, to be honest. And this is where I live, Monday to Thursday evening, 6 till 8. I'll put a link in the description with a time zone so you can listen online. If it says there's a missing plugin on the web player, they're still trying to fix that. It doesn't always work all the time. But yeah, essentially, this is what I do, basically, and I come home in the evening after doing this, and I'm always still, like, pumped up with energy from doing the radio show, which is why I live stream most evenings, just because I need to, you know, come down off of that high. I just need to completely drain myself of energy. So I thought I'd give you a little look through all of this then. So right in front of me, I've got a little box just there, and essentially you've just got lots of different jingles or background music I can play, and you basically fire them off with all of these keys. You've got 3 of them that you can play, so you can either play a background song, you can play a sweeper, you can play anything like that. That's what's playing right now, Killers of Mr. Brightside. On the way next I've got JoJo. I just have to move that up actually to there. There we go. So it'll be the Killers, jingle, JoJo, and then over here is my full list of music that I'm going to be playing for the rest of the evening. So I've still got Avril Lavigne to play, Westlife, Ellie Goulding, Will Young, all that sort of stuff. And then other than that, it's not really all that difficult, you know. I've got microphone 1, 2, and 3. We've got one just in front of me here, which has got some nice branding on it, you know, showing off the station, the branding for it. There's one little one here, which sort of looks like a performance microphone. That also got branding on it, and it's on a nice little swivel arm as well. I'd love to have one of these for my room, you know, for my commentating microphone. That'd be amazing. And then there's another one just here as well. Typically, this is where the newsreader sits, just over there, so they can actually do their news. And when they do it, they actually play programs out of a computer, because if you look at that screen there, that one and the one all the way around the corner are the exact same program, essentially. So that's all the stuff that goes on there. That's their mouse and keyboard, so they can fire off newsy type stuff and things. And yeah, other than that, so I've shown you the microphone, that's those ones there, and then just next to it we've got these ones. So you've got this one, which is A, B, and jingles. So this one here controls all the stuff that's on that board there. So you've got A and B, jingles. This one is the computer. This one is the news output. So, like, I don't have a newsreader on my show. It comes in from, like, an outside source. We're, like, you know, hundreds of radio stations across the country share the same news feed. So that's that one. And other than that, there's not really much else to show you around here. We've got a couple of whiteboards. You've got this one here, which I never read. This one over here tells you everything that's on breakfast. Like this one here, you got £30 to win tomorrow morning. £30! Ah! And then this one's the one for drive time as well. Technically, that board over there, I could put some stuff on it if I wanted to, but I never have anything, like, you know, too majorly exciting for it. And this is one of the clocks that I want in my room. It's like a classic digital, like, radio clock. Like any radio station I've ever been in, they've always had a clock just like that. So there you go, that's all good. Oh, and the TV in the corner as well. I'm not going to show you too much for copyright reasons, but it's Penny! But yeah, there's Penny there. And I've come out into the office. There's not really too much to show you out here. There's just like a nice little rectangle walkway. We've got the... It's sort of the confusing part of the studio. You've got all of these things just here. There's a space hopper on top for some reason, which is a little bit weird. Then we've also got, like, you know, the internet output for it, which is good, and then lots more stuff just on there, which is cool. I've got my own little pigeonhole as well, even though, look, I've been working here for about 6 or 7 months. Still spelled wrong. But yeah, in here is basically just where I have loads of, like, files and stuff. Zooming into my face, back it up. There we go. So yeah, this is all info for my show and whatnot that I need to know about. And then there's a second studio. There's one just in here, which is a little bit, I mean, I think it's the same size, but it's just a little bit different in the sense that it's got some musical instruments in the corner. And as well as that, I think it's just pretty much a replica. They can see all the songs that I'm playing in here. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully that gives you an insight to what I do on a daily basis. Like, so if you didn't know, radio presenting is something that I got into through doing internet radio. You know, Habbo Hotel, the chat room. I was basically bored one day doing coursework, and somebody came over to me and was like, "Oh, do you?" I basically, I think it was a Facebook update. I was like, "I need something to listen to whilst doing my coursework. Does anybody know anything?" And someone was like, "Oh yeah, listen to this radio station." It's like, you know, there's no commercials. It's just like, you know, run by teenagers. They play mostly music. I was like, that sounds awesome. So I listened to it, and the girl that was presenting on it was really bad. And I was like, well, if that's the standard, maybe I could do this. I could probably do better than that. And then I just started experimenting with it, and then like 3 weeks later, I'm on that radio station that I'd been listening to and just going for it. And ever since then, I've done radio online. I've done radio with Luke over the last 5 years now, I think it is. I did radio at my hospital, so my local hospital had its own radio station for all the patients to listen to, and like you'd only take requests from patients and whatnot, which was quite nice. And I did a couple of things for like, you know, charity marathons and stuff like that to raise money for the station. And then I also did student radio, so all throughout university I joined my student radio station. I won an award for Best Newcomer when I very first joined the whole of the student radio world. It was like, you know, Best Newcomer that year. I got the gold award for that, which was kind of cool. There's some pictures actually on my personal Facebook, which I might put on the screen right now. It's of me in my tux and then me on stage and stuff like that. And then there's the following 2 years after that, I was up for Best Male Presenter twice. So yeah, I've got some pretty, like, you know, good success out of radio so far, I'd say. And now I'm doing it as a job, which is kind of the dream, really, doing some form of presentation as a job. And now I'm doing lots of it. I'm doing radio presenting because I love music, and also I love games, so that's where gameplay commentaries come into it. So yeah, I couldn't be happier, really. It's sort of like, it's my ideal, so it's absolutely brilliant. And I think other than that, I will leave you there for today. Hopefully that answered any questions that I haven't answered in the past. And yeah, I'm in the Littlewood, also known as Martin. If you want more stuff like this, by the way, make sure you go over to my second channel, In the Little Woods, and I post these kinds of videos every single day. And like, I talk about things that I've seen in the last 24 hours, whether it's videos, pictures, conversations I've had, anything like that. And I put them all into a YouTube playlist. So I'm like, okay, if you want to watch anything I've spoken about today, just go over to the playlist and you can watch for all the videos. And like, everybody goes over and they're like, In the Littlewood sent me here, and I'm like, yeah, awesome, it's awesome. And just very quickly before I go, I've noticed that I've not put a jingle into this. See how it just goes song. So what I need to do is I need to click on that one just there. I need to click on sweepers, and I just need to drag any of those from there right the way over to, if I just scroll it up a little bit, in between those two songs, and ta-da! That thing, by the way, basically means the song is going to stop once it's done playing. So essentially you either have a flow or you have a stop. So basically the song will just flow into the next jingle or flow into the next song, and it'll just, you know, play automatically. But if you put a stop in, it'll stop after that, and that's normally when I'd start talking afterwards. But anyway, get too technical. If you want to know anything more, just leave it in the comment section below. I'm happy to answer any questions you've got about radio. I think I've covered how I got into it. I get asked that a lot. And also where I am, what time I'm on, and what days and all that sort of stuff. So I shall see you all in a little bit.